So what's up, man?
Another day in paradise. You know, can't complain, can't complain.
Welcome to Truth Be Told. Want to give people your name real quick?
For those who don't know me, OB, O'Brien Holloway, you know. I don't have a street name. So I can't say nothing cool like Bugsy, you know. Just OB, you know, no street name.
That's cool. That's cool. That's funny because I remember when I first met you in Richmond, Chris was like, "Yeah, that's my nigga OB," and I was like, "That's what's up, son." Like OB, that was just your name. And then I think he sent me like a contact one time when you first moved up here, and it said O'Brien. And I was
catches
like,
everybody off guard because everybody's like, "What's O'Brien? That's your last name, right? OB O'Brien." I'm like, "No, that's my first name." Nah, it catches so many people. You would be surprised how many people are like, "What's your real name?" And I'm like, "O'Brien." Like,
O'Brien.
For real? Like, yeah, you know, can't make it up.
Oh man, that's funny. But so I know you're on a tight schedule, so like I said, I ain't gonna hold you up too long. So I do appreciate your time that you got.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And everything. So first of all, so where are you from?
Born and raised in Lynchburg, Virginia. So, you know, where Christian resided for a little bit. It's what I call home. Where I call home is where all the family is.
Yeah. When last time you been back home?
July.
July. That's what's up.
Not too long, but a little bit.
A little bit. It's a stretch.
Yeah.
It's a stretch. And let's see. Finish line brought you up here.
Finish line brought me up here. That's you know, fortunate for the opportunity. Right place, right time. I like to tell people.
Yeah.
It's been amazing being up here because, you know, where I'm from, you don't really travel a lot. You don't really get out and you don't move out. It's you go to Lynchburg, you stay in Lynchburg. You kind of get sucked in, you know, find a job, make a career, but you stay in Lynchburg. So I was fortunate to be able to get out a little bit, explore, travel.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, yeah, because that's kind of the same thing kind of here in Rochester. It's like, you live in Rochester, you kind of get a job, and then, you know, just hopefully you just, you know, stay alive. Like that's
Gotta keep on swimming.
Gotta keep on swimming. So cool, bro. And you've been up here for like, I think me and you moved back. Well, I moved back at the same time you was moving up here.
Yes,
I think for 2 years, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's so crazy. So what do you, outside of, clearly you like a family over here, so, you know, I do consider you family, like not my little brother, but like my brother, you know what I mean? He was introduced by my brother, so to me, you my brother too, son.
Yes,
so
yes, sir.
There's nothing but love, bro. What do you do outside of your regular, you know, 9 to 5? Like, who is OB after the name tag comes off?
After the name tag comes off.
If you don't mind, I don't want you to get yourself in trouble either.
Oh, no, you're fine. Who is OB after the name tag comes off? I would definitely like to say, like, I'm very at home to myself. Like, I stay out of the way. Play with my dog, video games, anything to decompress. But a lot of the times it's just thinking of, like, my next move. So where I want to be. What is it going to take for me to be successful? What I need to do to get there. So it's a lot of mapping out, a lot of kind of future planning, but more of, and I wouldn't even say the 9 to 5 kind of stops. Like, I'm always in grind mode. It's kind of like the mentality I've taken up here, just because, you know, I don't want to go hang out. I don't want to go to the club. I don't want to go to the bar. Right. So I throw myself into work and just kind of dig from there. And wherever that takes me, it takes me. Been fortunate to be all over the map with it for a little bit, but definitely 9 to 5. I wouldn't even say stops. It can't stop, because, you know, you know as well as anybody. Get a phone call like, "Hey, I need you in."
Right.
"Hey, I need you to come here." So it's like, you know, that don't really stop.
Good. That's what's up, man. Yeah, you got to keep on pushing. Got to. Can't stay stagnant. Fuck around and get in trouble.
All too well out here. Cannot stay
It's
stagnant.
easy to get in trouble, bro. Easy. But yeah. So that's cool, dog. Let's see. There was another thing I wanted to ask you.
Fire away. I'm an open book. Whatever you need to know, fire away.
Yeah. Man. So, okay. Well, how many dogs you got?
I got one dog.
One dog?
Yeah.
What kind of dog?
He's a pit husky mix.
Okay, I ain't never coming over.
Nah, he's little. You know, he's 4 months. He's learning. He's not bad. He doesn't like to bark. So
I'll piss on my shoes. I'm mad.
We'll love welcoming. We'll welcome in.
Oh man. So let me see. From Lynchburg, you moved up here. How long you plan on staying up here?
Man, you know, that's a question I get asked a lot. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it's wherever my job takes me, wherever I feel I need to be next. Fortunately for me right now, found success in Rochester. I found happiness in Rochester. Like I'm finally filling the voids of what I came up here with when I did move. And, you know, being 8 hours away, you don't have family. So
yeah,
now I'm kind of putting the pieces together, filling in gaps, and there's no time frame as to how long I want to be here. Ultimately, like, what I want to move closer to home, yes, but you know, if it happens, it happens. If not, then I play the cards I'm dealt, so I can't really. I'm not gonna force anything. I'm not gonna just up and pack and say, you know what, I'm going back home. But
right,
good opportunity, good time frame, and it's best for everybody in the situation.
Yeah, good. Man.
Think about that.
Yeah, I can tell you, and probably Chris could probably even attest to the Rochester that we grew up in is completely different than the Rochester we live in today. Like straight up, son, it's not. Don't get me wrong, it's not perfect. It's not perfect at all. And no city or town is a fucking paradise. But it was crazy, bro. Like crazy, son.
It's. You know, it's been different. You know, Lynchburg, everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
It's a slow pace, slow environment. It's a retirement city.
Yeah. So
you're not moving up here, getting introduced to things I was introduced to. I'm like, man, this is normal for everybody. Like, you know, it's just life. You walk by somebody, you see somebody getting stabbed, robbed, and you know, you keep your head down and go about your day. You don't ask questions. So it's like, you know, that was a big culture shock for me because I wasn't used to that.
Yeah.
I'm used to going to work, coming home, you know, talking to grandma for hours and then, you know, restarting the process. Here it's like I gotta, you know, be mindful of my steps. You don't look at somebody too long, you know, keep your head down, go to work, come back. You know, surround yourself with the right crowd, the right people.
Live to see another day.
Yeah. Still breathing. That's why I said, you know, another day in paradise. I haven't been copped off yet, so
that's good. That's a plus. That's a plus. Oh man. So, what you I mean, clearly you're a huge sneakerhead.
I wouldn't consider myself a sneakerhead.
What you got on right now, son?
Hey.
I'm just
see you. I got. I'm not sneakerhead. You know, I like shoes though. You know, but you know, Balenciagas. That's
okay.
But not sneakerhead.
But not sneakerhead.
No. You know, I like what I like.
You know, and there's nothing wrong with that.
You know, I'll wear some Balenciagas or I'll wear some off-brand. You know, Birkenstocks from Walmart. Whatever I put on that day. You know,
that's just how you feel.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But I do have I have a couple grails in there that, you know, I hold near and dear to the heart because, you know, as a kid, you know, when you don't have a lot, you always kind of think about like what if. So then once you get to that point, it was more of a this is for the childhood. So then it's like I gotta have this one. So
I feel that though. I'm not mad at you, but I do get that aspect because the same thing. But like I never had a lot of like cool sneakers and shit like that. You know what I mean? So when I got enough money and old enough to get my own, son, I was like, oh yeah, son, let me get those Jordan 11s.
Yeah, nah, it was.
Let me get them 12s, bro.
Like, you go school shopping the week before school. You go to shoe show, Shoe Plus, Shoe City. You know, it was always the Fubus and the Filas. It was never Jordan. So like now it's kind of like I wouldn't say an addiction, but it's that feeling you get when you finally got your hands on something you've always wanted as a kid.
Right.
So it's the satisfaction and the joy of finally accomplishing what you wanted. So
yeah, that's cool, man. I'm right there with you, 100%, 100%. And I do want to apologize already off the bat because I'm dead tired, son. Fresh off of work.
You're good. You're good. Trust me, you are fine.
Oh man. And so, I had a boatload of questions. I was rambling off in my head yesterday, but they'll come. Don't worry.
I was gonna say, keep tossing them.
Just are you you an only sibling? Only kid? No, only sibling. Only kid.
I got 2 little brothers.
2 little brothers?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So one's 13, and in March the other one will be 3.
Oh dang. Oh yeah. A little brother.
little brother.
Hey. That's all right. That's all right, bro. Man. You talk to them a lot?
Yeah, I keep in contact with them. Me and my mom's relationship wasn't always solid, but being out here, it's you get an appreciation because you're not seeing them every day. So, I talk to her probably once every day. Mm-hmm. So she'll either text me in the morning, she'll text me at night. We kind of go talk about our day. Yeah. See how each other's doing. Wasn't like that before, but now it is. So I can definitely appreciate that. You can't be mad about that.
Nah, that's what's up, man. It's crazy how stuff like that works. Like you become distant, and then like you're already like distant, like emotionally sometimes. But then when you're physically distant, it's like, man, I wonder how they're doing. I wonder what they're up to.
And you start to thinking about the what ifs, and it gets difficult at times because it's I miss out on a lot of things. I miss out on birthdays, holidays, first steps, first words. So it's like, whereas I was there for one of my little brothers doing that, the second one, I don't really get to be a part of his life a lot. So it gets a little emotional at times. But that's why it's always fun going home because you get to see everybody. It's always good times, always laughter. Yeah. It's just a lot of stories from the past couple months you get to catch up on. So you never really run out of conversation when you're with the grandparents and the mom.
Right.
So
that's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, I get that for sure. Like, just to step into my life real quick for a second. I was kind of like that with my pops. Like, me and my mom real close, like we tight. But me and my dad kind of fell out years and years ago. So like, I probably only talked to him once or twice, maybe every other year. And that's just because I didn't want to talk to him. We fought a lot and everything like that. So I was like, I'm not about to talk to you because right now, like, where my head is, bro, like, we could square up in the street today.
We can do the 30. Ain't nothing to it.
Ain't nothing to it. But then I moved down to Richmond and was doing my thing. And then after a while, I was like, I started seeing cats that, like, resembled my dad. And I was like, no way. Like, now he's on my mind. Like, I don't fuck all this motherfucker.
I don't want to talk to you, but I want to talk to you.
I wonder what he's doing. He might be sick too, son. Man, I don't want to get that phone call. So being away made me actually try to open that door, open that relationship, and have a relationship with my pops. And we're doing pretty good now. I don't talk to him every day, but I have a lot more respect for him. You know what I mean? Because I know he was going through a lot, and I had to grow up to realize what he was going through.
Maturity, trust me, I feel that one 100%. Like, that whole maturity gap where you kind of fall into your own, and you don't think about it of what's going on until like you look back on it and you're like, man, I grew a lot from that one.
Yeah, for sure. Sheesh. But and I'm trying to get some important questions out. Like I said, I know you I don't want your girl coming here punching me in the head, son. But just know, bro, like I've always looked at you since I've known you. In the few years that I've known you, man, a real cool dude, man, real cool cat, and you know, always like it's nothing but love, you know. That's why I really appreciate you, and I hope you know you be around for a long time over here. You know what I mean, and know that you can always come through over here. You can always come through, you know, grandma house, mama house. You know what I mean.
I was gonna say,
you already know.
You know, honestly, starting off, Christian's the first one that kind of put like that whole like family vibe.
Yeah.